Very interesting story of Aisha today. Anyway, the program is still AM Express, and it's time to meet my guest. I have a very young man in the house. He's an inspiring person. He's a motivational speaker, and he's an award winner of several awards. His name is Joshua Ibikunle. Joshua, great to have you in the studio this morning.
Good morning, presenter.
Okay, Joshua, now you recently won an award. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, I was one of the nominations for the Nigeria Creativity Award 2013, and I was given the award, and that award has paved a lot of way for me. A lot of things I couldn't do. But
why were you given the award?
Yeah, because of my contribution to the society in general, and because of my publications, that creativity solved the problem of unemployment. So I believe that is what they see, and that is why they picked me up for the award.
What other contributions?
Yeah, I have e-global resources.
Okay.
And these e-global resources contain an entrepreneurship programs that will make the youth of the society learn how they can be creative, how they can start up a business on their own and become the boss of theirs.
Okay.
So, and it contained 21st century reports, so whereby they can learn and understand how they can stand in entrepreneurship.
In other words, there are materials, reading materials that young people can read and then get inspired to start businesses or other creative endeavors.
Yeah.
Okay. What inspired you to go into all of that in the first place?
Yeah.
How old are you?
Yeah, I'm just 26 years.
Just 26. Amazing. And you're doing all of this. What inspired you? What's your inspiration for that?
The number one thing that inspired me about this is God. And the society itself also inspired me, because whenever I see people around, things around going on in the society, make me stand out and make me pull out from the crowd and say, I'm going to help young people. I'm going to be a source of joy and light to young people. So since I have the resources, I'm going to help the young people. Okay. That's why. And especially God. God really motivates me a lot. Okay.
So you started through motivational speaking and mentoring other young people around you. Yeah. Okay. So tell me a little about that.
Yeah, as a motivational speaker, I had a lot of wisdom, probably through my reading of people who are ahead of me, like Kenneth Copeland, Mike Murdoch. I read a lot of books. So it really motivates me also to be and to inspire the young people in the society to know what it really takes to face the future. So the future is it has a lot of benefits ahead, but a lot of people doesn't know what the future entails until you learn from people who are ahead of us, people who has gone far.
Who have gone ahead of you.
So until you learn, you can never go somewhere. You can never become anything. So I learn from people who are ahead, and I'm so humble to also teach people who are behind me. Yeah, that is why. Okay.
So tell us about some of the young people that you've affected with this so far.
Last year, I gave out these global resources to part of the people in Ondo State, especially in Akure, one of the secondary school. I gave out the resources to over 200 students so that they can learn.
Okay. So, and now we're talking about the e-library
resources.
Okay. Students, secondary school, university, secondary school students. That's a good age to start from.
So, and in fact, they've been calling that this is nice, and they've developed themselves with the resources. Okay.
How were you able to source the funds for this?
Yeah, from my personal pocket, but I believe when you give, you receive. That is the principle. And I believe God has so much and has been so blessing me. So, and one thing about the e-global resources is that the net worth over $1 million, which is over 160 million naira. I mean,
that's the content now of the resource. Those materials there is worth $1 million. Oh, interesting. Okay. So anybody that receives that is holding $1 million in his hands.
Yeah, it's just that that person or anybody who is holding the resources is going to learn, is going to have peace that, okay, oh, this is what I can do to become this, and this is the steps I'm going to take to become this. A lot of people are syndicates. We have a lot of young people who are genius, but they don't know where to go. They
don't have the information, vital information to start from. Okay.
So with the resources, a lot of people will learn, okay, oh, this is the way to the market. This is where I should pass to get to the market. So it's just a shortcut of information to the people. We are into entrepreneurship program and infopreneurship. Okay. So when you have information, that is when you know what to do. So a lot of people, a lot of young Nigerians doesn't have information to build up. So we have the resources and the information.
Wow. That's amazing, Joshua. Very amazing. So have you any peculiar success stories that you've recorded so far? Any interesting one from those who have gotten these materials and how they've been able to use it to turn their lives around? Because a lot of young people are watching, and it's inspiring to know that there are young people like you doing the things that you do and affecting the lives of other young people. So tell us a bit of the success stories so far.
There is a person, probably, should I mention name?
Yeah, you can mention the name.
Aditayo.
Okay.
So I gave him the resources, just finished from the secondary school, seeking admission to the university. So in one of the resources, there's how you can join a business team, or how, and there's also how you can start small.
Okay.
With just not money, just have to gather some books, okay. And in the resources, there's a way that said before you get a business, this is what you should do. How to advertise on the internet free of charge. So he starts with a laptop. I bought a laptop for him. I gave it to him and I download the resources. And within a few weeks, he told me that, Mr. Joshua, I have a lot of dollars. I have a lot of naira advertising. And I said, okay, this money you must go and do your jump and go to school.
Wow.
Was happy, and you see a lot of information on the cyber trust, but people doesn't see.
Okay.
Yeah, this is not about fraud, and it's not even supporting terrorism. It's about pure information.
Okay.
It's about pure knowledge that people can see also there.
So information is knowledge.
Yeah.
And with information, you can change your circumstances.
Yeah.
You can go from zero to hero
yeah.
with the right information. And that's what you're giving to young people.
Yeah.
Wow. Let's just see your awards very well. I'm sure you're, you can lift it up so we can say, okay, that's the Nigeria Creativity Award. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Joshua, for coming on AM Express this morning.
Welcome, presenter.
And we wish you all the best. Go on and keep doing what you're doing. Keep inspiring young people. I tell you, it's amazing to see young people like you who are doing peculiar things in the society. All right. We've been talking with my guest, Joshua Ibikunle, a young man who is doing amazing things. Well, we hope that other young people out there can take a cue from all that he's done and be inspired to do even more. Okay, the program is still AM Express. Well, next we'll bring you the Ishekiri dance, a very popular dance from the southern part of Nigeria. But before then, we'll take a quick break and then we'll bring you that. Stay with us.